You have something that I have been looking forward to seeing that David Hewlett requested a while ago, and this is actually a fulfillment for him. I'm guessing, unless you pulled like a horrible joke on me and said, "Oh, David, no, we never had that. We were just kidding."
There could be something. I don't know. Nicole will have to see if there's anything left behind.
Paper bag back there.
Paper bag.
Oh, someone's been shopping at Rexall.
Rexall. I don't know what you can buy at Rexall these days.
Certainly not like a vacuum energy device.
Let's see what we found at Rexall.
Pardon me.
So right here we have your new energy source of the future.
Now let's connect it to Vancouver. Give the people free power. Nah, I don't want our solar system blown up.
Yeah, I was going to say that could be dangerous. Rodney with this technology is not a good mix.
Wow. My problem with the fan ones that have been released is that they are not properly to scale. Someone has eyeballed them and has made a prop out of them, out of what they've seen online, and it's not proportioned. It looks great, but I sold the others, and no one, I'm in a rare position to myself be like, it's great, but it's not right. And to have like the candy glass kind of, I guess, smoke kind of texture. I mean, they're basically like a collection of Jolly Ranchers. It really is that kind of a look. And then the circuitry is so hard to achieve because it has a certain like black gooey Armus type TNG look in and of itself, and it's just one of the coolest. It was hard to sell them. I wanted to really set one aside for myself, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, every one of them needs to go to fans, and dude, this has been well worth the wait. So give them a hand. What craftsmanship! My gosh.
Thanks, David. So, this particular prop, the design process for replicating it is pretty intense. I mean, to start with, I do have one of the original props that David sold that he wanted to keep, but he sold. So I do have one of those original props, and
so cool.
I was able to use that original prop to make a direct copy. So this is not only is it the right proportions, as David pointed out, a lot of the replicas have not been, but every crystal is the same on this prop. Every line is the same as the original because it's a direct copy of the original.
So when you go into production, you're going to be the one that people are going to want to go to if they want an authentic one.
For authenticity, absolutely. And again, I mean, I love the hobby. I love my fellow makers. Everybody who wants to 3D print and design something, I will always be the one cheering you on. But my thing is just getting intense screen accuracy. That's my passion. So this particular prop, like I said, it was directly molded off the original, and then we spent probably about 50 to 60 hours meticulously looking at every single crystal, and comparing it to screenshots from the show, making sure that any damage that was incurred during production, we fixed it.
Clean it up.
So it's cleaned up perfectly.
I can't even tell where the switch is. So if you want to know, the switch on the heroes was here, between the neck and the lid. So just really tiny black piece. So well done, sir.
Thank you. I extend credit for this project beyond myself to my colleagues and friends, Nicole West, who's been bringing out props, and Julian of Atlantic Props, who've both collaborated with me on this project in order to make it happen. So we've been working on this for over a year now.
And David Hewlett's going to get one of the first ones.
And David Hewlett is going to get one of the first ones.
Martin McLean, where are you, brother? Come on up here. Bring your goodies. Why are you all the way back there? No, him, not you. Oh, no, not you.
We talked
I'll
about
take a
you.
hug, though. Thank you. I'm messing with her. Hello, Martin McLean. Hello, sir. Martin is responsible for a number of the items that are on the Dial the Gate set, and he goes like all in with the clamshell cases. So what do you got here?
So there's two things, both for the charity auction tonight. The first one, let me just, my prop. You want to be the handler? Okay, awesome. So the first one is Stargate. They're both Stargate Atlantis. They're both 3D printed props that I designed and built myself based on as close as accuracy as I could find to do that. So they both have working electronics in them as well. So the first one is the Atlantean hand scanner, and I think if David turns it on, you'll see there's a working display. That's right, David has one as well. I have a philosophy now that whatever I make, I just make another one for David, because if he wants it, I'll just make it. I'm currently putting his Naquita generator together at the moment, which he'll be very happy about, I think. And then when you insert this in this proximity base, so you can see the ancient light up. The idea being that if you obviously possess the gene, then you trigger it off.
Pink glow on this one.
No, not on this one. Slight modification. Okay. So, so that one's available tonight for anyone who would like to auction that, and hopefully we can raise some great money for charity there.
His technical schematics. He has schematics that he has worked through.
Yes, there's some of those in there. There's lots of different instructions, so if you're looking on how to use it. There's a couple of different modes in that scanner. The first one is just the normal scan mode, and the second button activates the wraith detection mode. There is a wraith scenario in there where you see all the different lights.
We lose one dot.
Yes, so after a while it starts to sort of...
How cool are all the decals on this box?
Talking about
Ancient gene required,
It does
restricted
take a lot of
equipment.
time.
Atlantis asset tag. I mean, this is what you would imagine they carried the prop in on the show.
So this one is the motion control light up Atlantis door control. So I designed this one. I think there's a button on the back there. If we just switch that on just there, it'll take a few seconds to, the electronics will detect the light in the room, and then eventually it will adjust, and you can see the lights come on there. And there's a magnetic attachment there. You can pull the door off and put it on the real one. So that,
half scale.
yes. I originally made it full scale, but it's so big on your wall
It's like this
that it's
tall. They're huge.
they're huge, and so it became sort of prohibitive to put on.
I remember when you were designing your full scale one, and I was so impressed. And this one, just being something that could easily be displayed, is beautiful.
Yeah, and the control crystals on the inside. Do the crystals come out?
No, the crystals don't come out. The crystals don't come out. The original one I designed had a series of different crystals you could put in, and you get different lighting effects, but it just became too problematic for people to keep on doing it all the time, so I just changed the design around.
And you've got the magnetic.
Yes,
door.
just clips
Like,
on.
so much of their stuff was just magnetic, so it was movie magic. They could just pop it off and put it back on. And damn, you guys are artists. Have you met before?
No,
This is
I don't
our
think so.
first time.
Remington, pleasure. How are you?
I am
Nice
excited to
you.
meet you in person, finally.
Likewise, I love your work. There's like an Atlantis plaque in there as well for anyone, and there's some blueprints and instructions and things like that as well. So there's lots of things in there.
For all the work that you have done, that you've continued to do. He just thinks through this whole thing and gives instructions for all of it. The Atlantis blueprints are some of my favorites, and I think Gate World has.
Yeah. Darren put those online as well, so you can download all the different sizes for free. Just go to Gate World and search for Atlantis poster, and you'll find it. And it's available in different sizes, made for your iPads and PCs and and your Macs and things like that. So you can just download it and use those as you wish.
Well, thank you for coming up.
Thank you, David.
And sharing. And did you make this as well?
Yes, so this is just a simple magnetic plaque that you can put on your fridge or anywhere that you want it to be. It's just a 3D rendered version. I think that's aluminum. It may not work on that.
This has been such a pleasure. Thank you, sir. I'll keep these. You may go.
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. It's our goal to share a new Stargate story every day while we're on break. Please feel free to subscribe to future episodes here on YouTube. And if you have Stargate friends who might like this clip, let them know about us. Be sure to visit dialthegate.com to view the complete archive, as well as transcripts from past interviews. I'll see you on the other side.